てましたよ。いつでも来てください。何かしら。
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
何か用？
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
I have to clear out some quest space on here, and then I can do other stuff. I haven't really felt like playing this too much. I'm just gonna do like the dailies that give a bunch of money, and I'm gonna play something else. I might not even renew my premium. It depends on how many challenge miles that the new Arts Grand Prix quest is going to give. I think that's next week. I believe it's next week, not the week after. If that ends up being a trash event, then I'm gonna retire this game for a while. That's like the next major thing that they have planned, pretty much. Episode 3 is winding down. You can tell they know their market when you watch these, like... You see how little like the male characters are focused on? It's like they don't exist. Yeah, here's the new challenge quest. It looks pretty cool. But they like whenever they show the costumes, like the males are always like they quickly cut away from them. I wouldn't be surprised if this game just got to the point where they didn't even make male costumes anymore. They just like phased them out. Like if you're a male character, you're lucky to get like 1 or 2 new outfits to choose from. And if you're a male cast, you're lucky to get 1 outfit to choose from. No, this game has substance. It's just that most people don't play it for the gameplay. Which is a shame, because the gameplay is really good. Like, if I played this to dress up, then I obviously wouldn't be playing, because I don't play female characters. Like, I play it because it's fun. No, let me turn the music back on. I had it muted. Like, the people who play this for the gameplay are, they stream on here, and you can find some really cool, like, montages of this game, but... most people just play it to dress up, I guess. I meant like in games where you have a choice. I'm not into the whole guy in real life thing, which seems to be the target audience for this game. Alright, so gotta do Balrotos.
どのクエストにしますか？よろしくお願いします。
I just noticed you said, "When's 20XX?" You're like the first person to actually like request that game be played. Normally, when I play that, people leave really fast when I turn that game on. I don't know what it is about that game, but people just like don't like watching it. Which is weird because people love watching The Binding of Isaac. Even I watched that game. I find that game pretty fun to watch. But 20XX has like no audience on here at all. But that's partly because the big roguelike streamers, they don't play it. I know Cobalt Streak played it for like a couple hours. But I guess when you're a big streamer, there's a lot of thought that goes into what you play and what you stick with. I don't know, maybe that's part of it. Maybe they feel like if they got like hooked on the game and they didn't play their main game that they'd lose too much money. I don't use the axe because the axe kills your momentum in the air. And towards the end of the game, like, your momentum is really important because if you're standing around fighting everything, your chances of survival are a lot lower. And plus you can just stack a bunch of damage items and you can take things out pretty fast anyway. I don't really see the point in having your primary weapon have that much loss of momentum on it. Well, I'm like 2 Papa points away from a free pizza, and I thought about getting it today because they've been doing road work on the sidewalk that I use to go to Walmart and like do all my grocery necessity shopping. So I thought today was a good day to order pizza, but their site has been on maintenance like all afternoon. So I just got tired of waiting and I just went to Carl's Jr. and grabbed some chicken tenders. I waited for like a really long time. I hadn't eaten anything all day. And I called the store that delivers to me and they said they didn't know when it was going to go back up either. And they told me like, oh, you can call their 800 number and you know, they'll credit the points to your account, and I'm like, I don't feel like adding an extra step. I don't need pizza that badly, like, I'll just get it tomorrow or something. I just got back from Carl's Jr. Alright, I should have enough kills now. Whoa! Random 10-star? Nice. Ah, shit, the exit's not this way. Oh man, the ninja guy in 2 Tonfas. Those were amazing weapons. Baby's first 1 cycle. Nice.
Completed.
Alright, what's next? No, I'm not gonna do this one until it gives me a daily to do, what's his name, Big Varda. Well, that's the problem with the Ninja Gaiden combat system in general, is they give you these really long, elaborate, flashy-looking combos, and they give them, like, no practical use. That's always been the problem with Ninja Gaiden, modern Ninja Gaiden at least. They give you movesets on par with like a 3D fighting game character, but like 90% of the time, like you have like 3 combos that you can use that won't get you killed. Really bad design. I really don't know why people defend that. I mean, if you're gonna give me that many variety in moves, like, I should be able to use more of them. That's why the Tonfas were cool, because they actually had the cancel, and you could actually create your own combos and make yourself safe with it. But I don't know why that mechanic is tied to a single weapon in a game with like a dozen. Makes no sense. Oh, these aren't worth doing. Where's the other rock bear? Oh, it's right there. I remember all the like really heated arguments on GameFAQs about Ninja Gaiden versus Devil May Cry. And the argument on the Ninja Gaiden side was like the enemies actually attack you. It's like, well, that's the inherent problem, is they attack too often for a game that has no cancels at all. Like, Ninja Gaiden would be fine if it had like dodge offsetting or some kind of cancel to, you know, supplement the fact that the enemies attack way more often than any other game. But instead you're stuck with, you know, being glued to the ground, having to commit to like every single action. Which is why even like high-level Ninja Gaiden players often rely on the Azuna drop, because it has the, you know, it puts you in the air and you're invincible during the throw. Which is just shitty design, in my opinion. People always complain about variety in action games, and like Ninja Gaiden gives you no freedom at all, pretty much. Even if you're like really experienced. Like Devil May Cry 3, like the weapons in that game were so well designed. I mean, sure, there were some shitty moves, but the majority of them could be used in at least one situation, which is like the best balance you can ask for, pretty much. You can't say that for Ninja Gaiden, you know, every weapon has like a couple choice moves that are actually practical. The rest are pretty much combo video fodder. The best random event that can happen in this game is when the pilot crashes and you have to protect him, and then it does a changeover code where he flies up like a good 10 feet and then falls back down. And then you have to protect him again. I wish that would happen more often. Like, it always makes me crack up when it happens, but it's pretty rare. Like, that guy could be like the worst pilot in the universe, pretty much. Like, you protect him for him to repair his ship, and then he goes up 10 feet, and then it blows up again. Alright, I just made a cool, like, 500k doing that. Piss easy. I don't really feel like doing the rest right now.
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
待ってましたよ。 も来てください。
調子どうだ。
Really? Why do they do remasters that like don't actually improve the performance? It's only like really hardcore gamers that care about resolution. Most people want performance. I'm definitely one of those people. Like, I don't really care what resolution a game is in as long as it's visible. You know, I can like read the text and stuff and it performs well. I don't understand the point of like making a remaster and then not improving the performance. Like the Prototype remaster, I heard that was a really shitty remaster. I'm like, wow, like that's actually an open world game that would really benefit from having better performance versus the other ones, because that game actually has pretty technical combat for a an open world game. But then they released like a shitty remaster that's like doesn't even perform any better. Prototype is a really awesome game. It's just the second one wasn't that great. If it wasn't published by Activision and they actually did like a sale on it for once, I would play that game again. It was really fun. Radical Entertainment made some really great open world games that kind of just went under the radar. Hulk Ultimate Destruction, that game was fucking awesome. Yeah, you never hear anybody talk about that game. It's always the generic, you know, ones where you play some boring mob story and you're like a stereotypical gangster. Like a minority gangster and stuff like that. Those are the ones that get all the like popularity. But that Hulk game was fucking awesome. And Prototype was pretty much Hulk Ultimate Destruction 2 without the Hulk license. Like a lot of the mechanics that were in Prototype they just took from the Hulk game. Like the wall running, climbing up the buildings, the super jump and stuff like that. The only real thing they added in Prototype was the weapon switching. Like, obviously Hulk doesn't use weapons, so they had to put that in. Alright, is there anything else worth doing? Let me check the EQ schedule. Hold on. Looks like there's a profound darkness at 8 o'clock. Do I want to do that? I'm pretty sure I don't. It's like 20 minutes of a pretty easy fight for nothing. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like doing it. Do I even have the option of doing it? Are the blocks like even open right now? Nope. These are the only two ones that are available. And I don't have anything to do for the next half hour though. That's kind of the problem. If only I had a powerful enough computer to like run something else at the same time. I don't really like doing the boss emergency quests because they have such shitty drop rates. I mean, you can like idle for an hour and stay on the game and do the quest, but you finish it and you get nothing but junk. It's like kills my motivation.
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
Yeah, I'm borrowing my friend's Extreme Cap U3 right now. It's a really nice capture card. Simple to set up, it's just you need a splitter if you're using an older console, like last gen consoles. Or at least a PS3, because PS3 has HDCP. I played off the USB and I didn't really notice any issues. I mean, it had like a little latency, but like nothing deal-breaking. It wasn't like trying to play off the preview window of like a USB 2.0 capture card. I think people are like exaggerating there. I played off it quite a bit when I was still using it. I mean, it wasn't optimal, but it wasn't terrible. I could definitely tell the difference because I still have that crappy Roxio capture card, and it was impossible to play on that through the preview window. It had like a good 3 or 4 second delay.
見切ったせい見切ったせい油断しましたね見切った
The 1080p 60 Elgato is USB 2.0? That's really random. How does that even work? I thought the whole point of 3.0 was that it made like the 1080p possible. Does that have like no lag on the preview window or what? Can you actually play off it? Carl's Jr. is pretty good, but in terms of fast food, like, I can walk like an extra 20 minutes and go to In-N-Out. But if it's late at night, I tend to not go to In-N-Out because the drivers are crazy. And I got hit a couple years ago. So I don't go up to that area unless it's like broad daylight. I have to cross like a really bad intersection. The intersection is bad because people you can only turn right, and people are often in such a hurry that when they see a pedestrian they just keep going. Pretty crazy. Like the past couple days they've been doing like really intense road work, and it's made the traffic a nightmare. Yo, a burst. Nice. Now, the quest is gonna spawn in half an hour, so I guess I'll stay on. I don't know if I feel like playing 20XX today anyway. After yesterday. Yesterday that game was conspiring against me. Okay. Alright, well, I'll do the daily after the Profound Darkness quest. Wow, I did not see that. Whoa, an 11 star. Cool. I wish this quest would just spawn right now so I could play something else. Only like 20 more minutes. 29 more minutes actually.
Completed.
Wonder if I should use these. I'll have to change it up a little bit here. Barely missed that. That was close. How much health? Jeez. Like any day now. Just tanking it all. Well, that killed some time at least.
Completed.
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
調子どうだ。じゃまたな。
待ってたよ。あんたか。それじゃあね。待ってたよ。 旅立つ前の準備を忘れずに。ありがとうございます。何かしら。
何をしたいのかな。またいつでもどうぞ。
何か用？
Oh wow, he's got the scarf too. That scarf is like 10 million. It's pretty crazy. Like, some people, they spend so much money on the cosmetic part of this game. There's certain items that people just price at like ridiculous prices. Like that scarf, this scarf that he has right here. I think it's worth like a couple million. Like, for the price of that scarf, you can get like, you can buy like a pretty good endgame weapon. I can't really think of any other game I've played like that that has that kind of economy. Nothing sold? Really? Temptation? What does that do? Item drop rate plus 10%. "15 minutes to go. You guys want to watch like some YouTube videos or something?" It's like no point in really starting anything else right now. Let's see if I can find some good like YouTube videos. Actually, I'd rather not do that because I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I don't want to have someone else's property in there. Should be giving us the warning in a couple seconds here. There it is. Maybe he'll drop something this time. Maybe. That place heavy emphasis on the word maybe. Maybe it will actually be worth doing. Damn, he's got the ideal knuckles. Let me see what this link is. I might have to give the capture card back tomorrow. I'm gonna ask my friend if he needs it back. If he needs it back, then I'm not gonna be able to do any console stuff. Which is fine, because there's like nothing coming out at all. Oh man, SRG? What are you doing looking at that? SRG is like the meme overlord central. I watch their marathon sometimes just to see what stupid memes they put on the screen. Damn, those twin daggers. What is the potential on these? That is a beastly weapon. Boost critical hit damage. How much does that go for? Pretty expensive. But I don't really have a crit build. I don't know how much use I can make out of that. Yeah, I was on last year when I submitted Vanilla Bazaar 4 to SGDQ. Spike Vegeta was doing a stream, you know, showing the submissions and stuff. And it got to mine, and the Glaria was in the Skype call, and he's like... He said something, like, really uneducated. He was like, it looks like a Dynasty Warriors ripoff. Like, why doesn't the guy just play Dynasty Warriors? I'm like, do you even know what you're talking about? I mean, if you're gonna knock something in someone that badly, like, at least do your research. Like, Dynasty Warriors speedruns would be dreadfully boring. Especially, like, Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8. Like, that would be Resident Sleeper territory. Just like spamming the double halberd for like 7 hours. But to him, since he doesn't know what he's talking about, he thought that that was better. I didn't say anything. I was in the chat when they got to mine, but I wanted to say something. I'm like, you don't have to know about every game that's out there, but at least, like, you know, before you knock it that badly, do some research. I didn't even bother submitting to AGDQ because I knew that the stuff that I play is has such a harder time getting in. And they always have those events in like the middle of nowhere, and I can't get there on a budget. I wish they'd like have them here or something and could just like take the bus there and go home at night or something. That would be fun. But they're always like random places. I'd have to like sell a kidney to go to a GDQ pretty much. If I can't afford a PS4, there's no way I could go to a GDQ. Some people have said it would be like good for my channel, but I mean, I see people do like really great, like well performed, well explained speedruns there, and they're lucky to get 200 followers. I think the people that go to like GDQs now expecting their channel to just go viral need to get their heads on straight, because that really doesn't happen that often. And some people get lucky, like Big John, but Big John is an entertaining guy and he's also really good at the games. A lot of the other like speedrunners there, like they don't have practice with commentating because they have like low viewer streams and there's barely anybody watching them. So when they get on the big stage like that, they don't have, you know, the experience to like explain things. I've thought about going and maybe trying to grow my channel that way, but it just seems like such a huge expense for something that might not even pay off. I mean, even just like streaming from home, just doing my little occasional speedruns and my other stuff on here, like my channel is growing a little bit. Even though I don't play anything popular, my stream is not full of, you know, useless webcams and, you know, things asking people to donate all over the place and stuff like that. Like all the big streams. Yeah, I still have a decent amount of people watching me. And I feel like if I scrounged up like $600 to go there and I actually got a game into the event, like the chances of me like actually getting any growth from it, or significant growth, is like really small. If it was closer, then I would not be so apprehensive to going, but it's always so far away. If they had it in like Arizona, where my parents live, and I was visiting my parents, then I could probably swing going. But they never have them on the West Coast, pretty much. Not anymore. They're always in like Central or East Coast. About 5 minutes to go here. You hear a lot of people saying that, you know, AGDQ is not about speedruns anymore. It's about what generates the most money. And to a certain extent, I'd argue that that is true, because they have so many people offering really great stuff, but because they're not like household names, like they don't get in. Like, if you look at like the rejected stuff on like the upcoming GDQ in like 2 months, like there's some really awesome speedruns in there, and they're just getting rejected willy-nilly because they're not like, you know, they're not going to generate that much money. It used to be a lot easier to get in, but ever since Twitch got popular, you know, they actually started generating lots of money from those events. You notice that they're not as accepting of niche stuff unless it's like a really well-known person. You know, someone like Whitwix or you know, those big guys like that, if they like randomly decided to pick up some niche speed game like Streets of Fury or Pisara, like the chances of them getting in would be at least a little bit higher, just because it's a big name behind it. I would love to go and just like meet the people that I talk to on here like every day, but it's just too expensive. If you ever watch Carcinogen, he's pretty much said the same thing about GDQ. You know, he does Twitch streaming full time now, and he pretty much said like, there's no point in me going unless I'm growing my brand. Like, you know, he's pretty much said if I don't get a game in, then I'm not going to go. Because it's such a huge investment to go, and you know, if you're doing it full time, like you could probably just stream from home and make more money. Four minutes to go.
どのクエストにする？よろしくね。
I'll be right back. They're making another James Bond game? Is it just some, like, shitty movie tie-in?
闇の殲滅作戦を開始します。アークス各員はクエストカウンターより至急任務への参加を。
Whoa, those swords are awesome.
まもなく最前線へ転送されます。目的はダークファルスダブルを殲滅し、深淵なる闇への道を作ること。相手はダークファルス。その力の底は計り知れません。どうか気をつけて無事に帰って。
Yeah, Marvel gave in to the mobile overlords. Shoutouts to Kritika. That game has pretty awesome combat for an MMO, but no one will ever know because the only version that they localize is the phone version. Apparently, you don't even have to play that game. It has like an autoplay feature. Like, wow. You take an MMO that actually has pretty technical combat and you turn it into a mobile game with autoplay, so you don't even actually have to play the game. Depressing. Come on, wear off. When is this going to wear off? I was at Carl's Jr. today and I saw kids, they couldn't have been any older than like 10, like glued to a smartphone. I don't understand why kids need smartphones. I mean, when I was a kid, I lived in a small town. Like, the farthest I went was Main Street, which was like a 10-minute walk. Now these kids are like on Facebook, like already morbidly addicted to like microtransaction games. I don't get why parents like let them play stuff like that. I guess they think it's cheaper, but it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, mobile phones are garbage. I have like no desire to have a smartphone. I don't get phone calls enough to need one. The only reason I would want a smartphone is for like authentication for stuff like Steam. I'm not interested in the games or the apps at all. Like, I can just go home and use the computer. Now I see like former hardcore gamers like morbidly addicted to like crappy smartphone games that have no substance at all aside from how much money you put into it. It's depressing. I understand people like change interests, but it's like, how do you go from playing something with substance to being addicted to like crappy phone games? I like this track, by the way. Pretty good track. Wow, my dodging's really off. Not that it matters. I'm not trying to put on a show here. We're gonna get Arcs level 3 by the end of this. Most likely. And it's pretty much GG. Yeah, 10% to go. Alright. He's gonna go down pretty quick. He's gonna go into the solo phase. And then he's pretty much toast. Here it comes. Wow, he triggered his solo attack really late. Normally, after he's done with that, like he can fight for like a minute more. He just went down instantly. It's pretty odd. God damn it, how much junk is it gonna give me? It's like giving me too many of these. I don't want these. Oh my god. Such an awesome looking area. Alright. Let me untech these and then I'll do the 20XX daily. Maybe he dropped something worth money. There's like a glint of a chance. Nope, Molly dropped his trash. Figures. Not one good drop. That's okay, I need the cubes. Alright, let me switch over. Kinda tired of playing this anyway. No. Why does it do that? Alright, I'm taking your word for it. This had better be a good daily. So I'm really not in the mood to be frustrated today. Hopefully it's merciful today. No item? Oh, here we go. Wow. I'm already getting frustrated. These fucking bats. Is there anything down there? Yeah, there is. Wow, I can't play this today. Go down and get that, I guess. That was worth it. Why do these guys have to block every single platform? Hate those guys so much. Their hitbox is so big, it's hard to jump over them. I'm not liking this daily at all. Better get better or something. Give me a double jump or something, anything. Alright. How did that make me fall? Well, it's starting to get better now. Still need a double jump though. Hey, there we go. Alright, now things get interesting. And an air dash. Cool. fuck? These bats are just on a mission. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I made a profit. Now it's all gone. It used to be worse when he split up twice, not just once. Those were the days. He doesn't seem to do that anymore, though. I think they took it out. The dailies don't unlock all the items? Well, that's kind of weird. Because they changed the... You used to be able to choose what level you went to in a daily. And they took that out because they wanted a... You know, for fairness. But if it doesn't unlock everything, then that defeats the purpose. Because somebody who has a full item pool is going to get different drops from somebody who doesn't. I'll have to ask them about that. Oh god, level 8. Oh no. Level 8 Sky Temple. Get up there. What is with these lasers? Why are they so mean today? Give me a triple jump. No! Oh my god! Die! Wow, this level sucks! Give me something I can work with, please! This is exactly why I didn't want to play today. I knew it was going to give me crap like this. Alright, I might still be able to do this. Ah, come on, give me a good pattern. There we go. That's a good boy. Ah, man, that level was really stressful. If I hadn't checked that box and gotten that double jump, there's no way I would have finished that. I did so many, like, risky leaps of faith in that run. That was alright, I guess. That wasn't, like, super fun. Let's see where I placed today. Number 1 by, like, I can't even tell what number that is, but quite a large margin. Top 10 for score too, not bad. Alright, well, I don't know if I really feel like playing Mute Crimson right now. So, I am going to send you guys elsewhere. Tomorrow they're doing a charity event in town. It's the Extra Life charity event. I might go to that. If I don't, then I'll probably do some Mute Crimson and Mushihime-sama. Yeah, I don't understand how the score works at all, but you know, I don't really fight that much in this game. I usually just jump over everything. So my score never really is very high. Anyway, I'm gonna go host somebody. Let's see what's available. That was a fun stream. We've got Guilty Gear. Oh, I know who we're gonna host. We're gonna host Tiki. He's playing Mega Man ZX right now. See you guys later.